We've scheduled to have 5 games left this season, but hopefully today we can make it 6. Folks, welcome back to Glory Hunter with me, DoctorBenjyFM. Good to see you. Today then, 2 big games. They're all big games, viewers, but a cup semi-final against Freiburg. And the winner will face Hoffenheim in the final of the German Cup. Of course, that's something we must tick off. And if we can complete this and get through in the league, I say get through in the league, win the league, of course, then we have completed Germany and we can move on to pastures new. But Freiburg won't be easy. And while they don't win many games in recent times, they don't lose that many either. They love a draw. And in the Cup, of course, you can't have draws. So we may well see a penalty shootout. That's what was required for them last round against Hanover. And then it's up to us then to get this job done. They do sit 17th in the Bundesliga, though. So when I said it shouldn't be easy, what I mean is I struggle against teams like this. But in theory, don't even say it. Don't even say it, Ben. In theory, we should do the business. Let's run you through the team then for today's game. All right, then. It's a familiar lineup at this point, viewers. Adriano, Wagi, Murata, Schouten and Fliesener will be at the back. Luis Ricardo, Martinov, Fries, Turl behind Victor Hugo and Militidis, who comes back in. I do prefer Militidis, especially from starting over Diallo. Diallo's certainly someone to come on and make an impact. He's got that sort of explosiveness that you look from a striker who comes off the bench. But yeah, Militidis does seem to be a slightly more well-rounded starter in games. So he gets the nod. Him and Victor Hugo have actually had quite a nice little partnership as well. They work together nicely. Well, of course, one right-footed, one left-footed. It does work quite nicely. And Chris Tell, the man behind Christopher. Come on, Christopher. Do the business. Christopher Robin. I don't know why I've done that. I don't even know. I just used to really like Winnie the Pooh, I guess. That was it. It's my only explanation, viewers. My only explanation. All right, then. Can the Diamonds continue to be for, not maybe ever, but for a little while longer? I said what, Kleber's unlucky in this system, really, because he's had a pretty good season. Started the season brilliantly, fell off a little bit. I do think Friss and Martinov are slightly better, though, so it kind of makes sense. Anyway, here we go, then. Cup semi-final time. Hoffenheim away, and Hoffenheim... Oh man, no Dortmund, no Bayern. I'm never going to have an easier chance. Come on. Don't do this to me now. I can just feel it. What happens? What happens, viewers, if they beat me? Just tears. Tears happen. We need an early goal. We need to relax. And I'm not relaxed at all. If he scores, he's their striker. He's starting today, viewers. He's starting. So if Julian, it's a Julian. That's already got me nervous. If Julian with his 8 finishing or René Lau scores, I'm going to be so mad. Passionately say we're favourites here. How are they in the semi-finals, viewers? I mean, 4 teams have to be there, but it's like they've won a competition to bypass a few rounds. All right, then. Here we go. Leipzig versus Freiburg. I'm confident, but I should be more confident. Early chance. They're in the red. We're in the white. If they score first, Fliesener does well. Look, come on. This is a big chance for us to get to a cup final and probably win it, or hopefully win it. Be in with a chance of winning it. As Martinov's first shot on goal is pathetic, viewers. I use the word pathetic a lot to describe the football that I see on Football Manager, but a lot of it is pathetic. So I feel like it's apt. 20 minutes gone. We've started positive. We're going attacking. This is one of those games where I want to demand more. I want to score goals. I want us to do it with a tempo that they frankly won't be able to handle, viewers. As Militidis on that side has been fouled, has he? Referee, Kamieva, he's going to review the footage, viewers, and it's been a while, but here we go. It's a penalty. Of course it is. If it wasn't, I would have wondered what really was going on there. But of course, the main man's going to step up to take it. Christopher Turl. Can he use the 1-0 lead in the game? He can. Fires it in. And the perfect start for Leipzig. And the harmonica's made a return, viewers. So we've all had fun. Ellie's not had fun. She's asleep. So if she does come in a minute fuming behind me, just, you keep an eye on that for me, won't you? Turl. Free kick. That side whipped in. We're there. We're there, but it's gone over there. Lots of theirs, viewers. Maybe the 3 theirs. No, Ben. No. It's not funny. It's just, it felt natural, but sometimes they're best left unsaid. As the ball in towards Victor Hugo. Wow, they've cocked it up. Victor Hugo. Wagi's ball in. Looked like it should have been easily cleared, but defensively a mistake was made. And it does say at the bottom there, he missed interception, was made to pay for it. He certainly was. Let's look at it again in 3 dimensions. Wagi on that side. Puts the ball in. It's pretty hopeful. But where it's going is quite dangerous, but he should almost certainly win the header. And Victor Hugo's never going to miss the opportunity. 2-0. And is it happening? And already I'm aware that I've got a league game after this that I have to win. And with Bayern tomorrow, that's going to be, oh no, viewers. Oh my God. Did he just... Well, he did. Yes, he just... What's going on here? We've cleared it. Thank goodness. People are already speculating that, it's going well so far. Today will probably go well. I think people kind of expect that, semi-final of the German Cup. It's a big one. It's tomorrow, isn't it? We're already thinking about it. You're already looking forward to it. This is just a contextual episode to see how badly it can go for the rest of the week, viewers. As Fliesener on that side, if we get a third, you've got to think it's maybe over as we're continuing to put on pressure. As Victor Hugo, it's another missed interception by Freiburg. They are having a bit of a stinker in a cup semi-final. Once again, a player has missed an interception. You'll see it here as that's great defending. Ball cleared away, and it's this moment here. Friss puts it in. They don't do heading. They don't practice heading. They are scared of the ball. Maybe they're all under the age of 12 and they're not supposed to be doing heading yet. I don't know. Victor Hugo, though, makes it 2. And, I say 2 for him, 3 for us, and it's pretty comfortable. I'm very happy the way things are going. I'll be honest, I like to say the tactic is responsible for this. It's not really. They're just really bad. I mean, at what point do I start resting players? Is it now? Is it this early? Do you know what I'm going to do? Something I've never done. Kleber's going to come on for Friss in the centre. Chris Tull's coming off for Diallo. I'm just going to play 3 up front and see how horrible this is for them. 3 advanced forwards. Have fun with that, boys. Castillo's going to come in for Charlton as well. And we'll just see if we can continue to apply pressure as... It's a corner kick. No, irritating. It's a corner kick to them. We're not going to see it. We'll have no idea what happened there. They yet to register a shot on target, so I feel comfortable with my 3 changes. As long as someone gets injured or sent off, we should be okay. They've now got their first highlight of the game and they've nearly scored. So that's just perfect, isn't it? The Glory Hunter Challenge has been a real ride and really good fun, but I'm seeing already opportunities this season for us to move on. And, well, that's with 10 minutes to go. So if they come back now, viewers, there's going to be... What an episode this is going to be. Let's put it that way. I mean, we're not really marking him very well. And, we don't try and head it off the line. We just let it go in. 10 minutes. Probably come off attacking now. And, I mean, a 4th goal would seal it. But equally, we've given it away again. If we... Right, they're 17th in the league table. I've already identified their striker is horrendous. I don't want to see any more funny business, thank you very much. As we're just sort of ushering it out over on that side, are we? Just letting them keep the ball now. I don't know what's happening. They've turned into the best team in the world. Okay, we're on the ball. Martinov plays it forward. Victor Hugo, you've got to think they're going to commit players forward. And Diallo is in off the bench as it's got a tight angle. Wow. How he's finished that off, I don't know. But it's Leipzig 4, Freiburg 1, and or Freiburg, either or. Regardless, it's 4. And we're happy. There's a little moment there, viewers, where I thought we were going to completely bin it off. As I think the tackle puts it out wide, and Diallo does brilliantly. Weaker foot as well to find the back of the net, and it's 4-1, and it's job done. Okay, Hoffenheim. Final episode of the season now. We know will be that game as Diallo gets another. I said before, Diallo off the bench is a threat. This is why I don't start him, because when he comes off the bench, he's fantastic. All right, players will be fresh for the next one as well. As Schouten now is one of those players that I'm resting, viewers. That's the situation we're in. Cotton wool. There it is then, May 24th. We will face off in a month's time against Hoffenheim, a side that I think we're favourites against, but I've still got some good players. Videla there, I've seen him a few times. He's confident that he's a good player, and that's always scary. 22 caps for Argentina. He's got quality. And now we draw our attention then to the league table. Of course, Borussia Dortmund are playing Hamburg on Friday. Other games going on over the weekend. Schalke play Bayern, and that's what we'll certainly look out for. But first, we've got to do the job against Werder Bremen coming up next. Interesting here. Schouten doesn't see himself at the minute. Something's been getting him down, and he might want a new contract. It sounds to me like Schouten wants more money. Now, so far, I've said Schouten's name a few times, and he's not really engaged, has he? Schouten, mate, is everything all right? Schouten? Have you seen Schouten? Rarely do I see him often, just hear him, to be honest. He played last game, but he's just not... Have you lost him, or what's going on? I don't know. Right, we'll discuss the contract. I mean, he's chatting to me here, but I can't... Schouten! I've agreed to give him a new contract, but I'm worried about him now. All right, then. Dortmund played and did not win. Went down to 10 men late on, but it didn't matter. They did not get the victory required, which means we can extend that to 5 points. I feel a little bit better about that, but, oh, man, it's this game here. Werder Bremen... This is everything. This sets up tomorrow, basically. We need to win this game. And also, if you win this game... The thing is, it doesn't matter how many points... my record in the final episode in Germany, not good. Not been good at all. Oh, my God. Why is this a thing? Right, we've got to just win this. Give ourselves the best chance. Give yourself the best chance, man. Come on. Bayern go away after this. We're going to bring off Martinov and bring in Kleber. He's a fine replacement in there. The rest of the side, though, remains exactly the same as the side that have just won in the Cup. Okay, this is now a bit stressful, because if you don't win this and then Bayern do the business, we are in trouble. They've got Brian up front. Just Brian. No more than that. Just Brian. I've not nicknamed him that, by the way. Just to be clear. He's got our second name, but he just goes with Brian. Spanish is Brian. Spanish, okay. And I'll be honest, Brian's not bad. So just keep Brian quiet. Can't stop thinking about shouting, viewers. Don't know what's going on. I must get to the bottom of this. We'll find out tomorrow, I guess, what's going on. I mean, I'm sure we'll find a way. All right, first highlight of the game. Nearly 15 minutes gone. And there's a little bit of Leipzig possession. We've done well, to be fair. Since we've gone back to the diamond, we have looked like a good side again, which is really, really nice to see. As we're keeping the ball all the way back to Adriano. And you can see the width we've got right now with those fullbacks. That's where we need to be aiming things. And then be a ball in behind. You can see our forwards looking for that all the time. And we're just waiting and waiting and waiting for that moment. It goes up towards Chris Turl, who finds Friss now, and the ball forward to Melatides. This is good. It's a tight angle. It was decent. It was a good effort, but it didn't quite find the back of the net. It ricocheted all over the shop. All right, some more Werder Bremen possession this time. As I quite like the green of their kit, viewers, I must say. That is quite enjoyable for me. As Costa plays it back, it goes into the middle. It's headed away just about, but the danger's not over yet, as we've got to be on our best behaviour today. We can't give anything up cheaply. In fact, I'm going to shout at the boys to demand more, despite what happens here. I want us to really take authority in this game. We are the better side. We're top of the league, for heaven's sake. I can't afford any slip-ups here, gang. We've seen it happen all too often, as that shot from them is a bit too close for comfort. Speaking of comfort, I am not comfortable at all. Clever free kick. Distance on it, though. Oh, my word. It nearly deflected in, I think, off Shelton. Ow! Shelton, was that you? Are you all right, mate? Shelton? Oh, my God. I think that... Oh, viewers, I don't know what's happening. Ball played forward as Wagu's going to get there first. The ball down the line is on. I don't know why we're not really just playing it sometimes first time. It's there for us to run in behind onto. As there it is. Finally, Luis Ricardo picks it up from a really fantastic position. Militidis now. Ball in. Victor Hugo. That is what I wanted. It didn't quite go to plan. Buy and play later. A draw for us. I mean, it's kind of weird because I want to say it's no good, but at the same time, we do play them. So even if we are to fall behind them today, we then have the chance to go back above them if we can beat them. If we can beat them, he says. Christel Friss! Oh my goodness me! A beautiful finish from Matthias Friss. Lovely stuff. Christel laid it off to him. Only his second goal of the season for Friss. I wanted him to score a few more this year. We mentioned it in a recent episode, but there we are. Look at that. What a goal it was. Wagu. Got it on that side, plays it back across, it goes in, it's so neat and tidy, and that from Friss is sensational. Pressure on Bayern now in their game against Schalke later on. They have to win to keep this a little bit more competitive. As I've not checked the goal difference situation, viewers, but you can pay your bottom dollar. I'll be doing that after this game as Chris Turl manages to intercept, and now runners all over the shop, but Chris Turl seems to be going on his own. He's finding space, he goes for goal. There's on his wrong foot, really. I think that was the major problem there. All right, more possession. Possession's great, but I want goals. Victor Hugo's ball in. Militidis is there, but it goes all the way through, and Bremen are going to bring this away now. Werder Bremen's ball across. We're not there. But again, they do bring this forward. And we have to be on our, best behaviour. Get this out and maybe set something up on the counter-attack. You can see we're getting behind the ball, though, well. But they're using the width pretty well so far in this game. It's something to be aware of as the Wolf. Well, he was hunting around, wasn't he? Chris Tarl's going to bring this away. And again, we're decent on the counter. The pace of us is so dangerous to deal with. Militidis is no slouch as the ball shot on goal, but not good enough. So dangerous on the counter, though. I love that at the moment. I do really like that. Chris Tull drives through midfield when he gets on it. At half-time, we're comfortable, but not necessarily on the scoreline. Things are going well. You're capable of even better. They're not reacted brilliantly. I could have probably done a bit more there and didn't. Not as many jokes in the Glory Hunter series at the moment because I'm desperate to get this done. Werder are forward again. Kleber does well, closes down, and it means the pass inside is not quite as good as Turl finds Militidis. He's got Victor Hugo in the centre. He finds him. Defensively, they did brilliantly there, to be fair to him. I'm checking the goal difference now, viewers. I can't wait. Where is it there? They've got a slightly better goal difference than us. We've been here before. Kleber, ball in. I'm just thinking now it's gone in. Morato with a finish. Great ball from Kleber. That's why he's one of our best players this year. Set piece. He's been on them, and once again the delivery here is absolutely fantastic. Let's take a look at it once again from such a wide position as well. It's a difficult cross to put in, difficult to defend if the cross is right, and Morato with the goal and a 2-0 lead. I can start to relax a bit more, but the goal difference now might be important, viewers. I have to remind myself every single time it is goal difference, isn't it? Yeah, goal difference is the factor. Head to head, less important. So we've just seen some offside lines there as that ball's played in. I don't know what's going on, viewers. Werder Bremen bring this away as defensively, close it out. Both fullbacks squeeze the play there brilliantly and then spread out once again. And we've got a chance to build something. It's whether Cristal can find that little bit of space in the middle. He's got it there. Look, there it is. That's what we're looking for. Just held his position. And midfielder ran off him. Victor Hugo with the ball doesn't quite go in there. The one thing I've not really mentioned is Fleesener isn't naturally left-footed. I think that sometimes causes problems. Not there, weirdly enough, but I do think having a natural left-footed wing-back, especially last season, probably would have helped a lot more. But yeah, I mean, he gets puts a part in that goal. Victor Hugo finishes it off, and it looks like it's going to be a comfortable win. You'll notice here, look, he's using his right foot. Is he for the majority of this? He is doing. He finally does shoot with his left foot. It's not even a good effort, really. The keeper does dreadfully, and Victor Hugo's there on hand. For 26 goals this season, he's been good. But I say that, right, and I kind of know that it's fine. Yeah, he's doing good, but it all means nothing unless I start winning things in Germany. And do you know what's dangerous, gang? I feel like I've already won the German Cup. And obviously I haven't, but I feel like I have. I feel like the fact I'm not playing Dortmund and I'm not playing Bayern, and to be fair, not even Schalke, Hoffenheim, I should be beating Hoffenheim. Oh my word, it could be painful, and depending on what happens tomorrow as well. Goodness gracious me. Anyway, it's going to be Werder Bremen coming forward. Friss is going to get on that, and we know his passing range is fantastic. He's got a lovely little ball forward there to Victor Hugo. Players in the middle if he can find them. He goes alone, does Victor Hugo. Finally defended well, but 3-0. This is probably done. Of course it's done. Of course it's done, viewers. Come on, confidence, Ben. Of course it's done. Ball played in, doesn't matter. We've won the game. With that in mind, with the games coming up, let's get a few boys off. Basically, all the ones that I think are really important, they're going to come off the pitch right now. It's that spine, isn't it? Turl, Lewis Ricardo, and of course Victor Hugo up front. They're the ones that are being replaced. And with that as well, it has it's given us a victory. Friss with a 9.0 rating. I mean, we may well see something right at the very end here, as the highlight is going to continue just a little bit. Over towards Diallo, who of course has come off the bench, and we nearly got his customary goal, viewers. There's a 4-point gap. We now look at what happens at Schalke. Schalke could do us here a massive favour. Nice victory, boys. I don't actually know how many points Schalke are behind. I've not really thought about them all too much, as that's gone well. Press conference will leave, of course, to Jordan Henderson. He does a fantastic job, but it's all for me about what happens here. Schalke, Bayern Munich. What is the Schalke situation? 56. They're out of this. They're not even in the conversation. Do me a favour, Schalke, please. Do me a massive favour and do something against Bayern Munich. They've scored in the 90th minute, Bayern. They are horrible, horrible people over there. 90th minute goal, viewers. 90th. Why are you watching it, Ben? Why do you want to see it? I don't know. This was their goal. For some reason, I want it to be. I don't want it to be a legal goal, but it just is. Oh, flipping heck! The final minutes of the game, Bayern. It all comes down to tomorrow. For heaven's sake, viewers. All right then, the tension is building. I will see you tomorrow then to round things off. If you enjoyed today's video, please do drop a like on it. Let's aim for that 1,000 like goal, and I will see you tomorrow for a very interesting final day. We love with care. For instance, until next time, goodbye. Could be our final 3 Bundesliga games. Let's hope it is.